What's up guys, as many of you probably already know, Sir Pugger recently released a video, which is probably the one that's gone more bigger than this one here, where there was massive dupe in for a GP duplication or a scrimshaw duplication in RuneScape 3. Now, many of you probably haven't heard about this just yet, as it was about an hour ago, coming up to 2 hours ago maybe. I was told about it on stream, and I thought I'd make a video just going through the Reddit post and also just having a quick look at this. So I'll leave this running in the background here, but I'll link the Reddit post to this in the description and of course the video as well. But basically what was happening is these people had found a way to duplicate scrimshaws of sacrifice, I believe it was, and they could then convert the scrimshaws in Soul Wars into like just direct GP, because when you killed the character with that actually on them, it converted it to, I believe, 100k for every hour of scrimshaw. So if you had a max scrimshaw, you got 2.4 mil, and they were duplicating these, and obviously as you can see, there was a ton of accounts from bots doing this. So I believe it was just one team of people did this that we know of, at least the people that like exposed it or showed it. More people probably were aware of this. I would probably just assume this, but we don't know for sure. But either way, a hell of a lot of gold was made from doing this, from duplicating the scrimshaws and then heading off to Soul Wars to bot them all through. So this has been fixed now, or else I wouldn't be making this video, of course, until it's been fixed. It wouldn't have been being covered, but it has been fixed. I believe the fix was to make scrimshaws. Now when you kill them, they only give you 1 GP instead. So you could technically still do it, but for 1 GP, then you know it is what it is. So that's that. So this is the new big thing. Now apparently trillions of GP has been done with this. This was apparently 700 billion GP per hour. 700 billion. That's insane. That's insane. That's an absolute ridiculous amount, and obviously if it was just this group of people that did it, then I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Anyway, so basically, what am I going to say here? So they had 25 trillion GP GE value, right? Like they had a 25 trillion GP wealth valuator, because that was the G value of the scrimshaws, but also they would never be able to shift those, and so it was probably about 1 point something trillion once they did it. But they also specified that 1 point something trillion that they showed was just from a couple of hours of doing it. So it's probably very, very high amount of money. We don't know how long they've done it for. It's just a lot, right? It's a lot of money. But anyway, another dupe hits RuneScape. I believe there was another scrimshaw. In fact, here, this person says another sacrifice scrimshaw dupe. The one on release was a lot easier. Funny, it's happened again. So like I was going to say, I believe there was another one when these actually released, or when it came from when they changed scrimshaws to be able to become 24 hours, right? And I believe there was another one then. I actually remember hearing about that as well. You could duplicate scrimshaws when you did it. I think you combined them and then they broke them apart, and then that's pretty much all it was, right? Whereas now it's a bit different. So that's pretty much that. There's not really much else to say about it. It's been fixed, thank God. Whether they'll do anything about it, I don't know how much gold has to hit the game for them to do things like a rollback. I'm pretty sure Jagex hasn't addressed it yet, so we're going to be waiting on that. I don't know. Let me have a quick check on Twitter actually, and we'll see. So looking at the RuneScape Twitter thing, there's nothing on here, so I'm going to just assume that there has not been anything that's been talked about from this. So nothing from Jagex whatsoever on this as of yet. And there's no reply from a mod on this thread, which has been up for 3 hours now, posted 3 hours ago on this one. So it's definitely not been like covered just yet by JMods. So hopefully they will cover this and not just completely ignore it, and that's it. Again, I don't know how much money has to come into the game and a dupe for them to actually do something about it. I don't know what will happen to the people who did it. Probably not a lot. So I mean, there you go. So we're gonna have a quick look through the comments here, because I think that pretty useful, pretty interesting myself. And we're just gonna end the video. But that's all the news. For if you wanted to know just that, you can click off the video here. I know people have probably heard about it from Sir Pugger already, but I just wanted to cover it and give my thoughts on it as well, for people who maybe are interested. So this person says, well, shit, I'll say that'll take a lot of G tax to fix. Yes, absolutely. It definitely will. This person says, Does shit from a hardcore man? Yeah, fair enough. Has this bug been fixed yet? It has. And how much GP did each screenshot drop on PvP? So like I said, it was 1,000. No, it was 100k each scrimshaw. So each hour scrimshaw. So it's quite a lot. But it has been fixed. Yes, it has. So that's absolutely crazy. Screw it, I sent this to Games Radar to give Jagex some pressure to fix their shit. I sent this to as many outlets as I can, so hopefully get it ran. I don't know if it will get ran anywhere. I mean, hopefully, right? It's any coverage on it, which is another reason why I wanted to make a video too. Is like I just want to see. I don't think nothing's gonna get fixed, right? The bug was fixed. I just want to see if they actually make a like if they talk about it at all. I don't know. I'm interested in seeing the response to it, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah. How the hell does someone find this out? A lot of people spend their days trying to find bugs and stuff. And if you look at it, the people, because they put their names on it, right? Like they've put the name on the video up the top, the people who did it. So like you can see, and it's usually those people that are finding these bugs. They're the same people, I believe, the names look familiar to me, that did the Fresh Start World transferring items and stuff. So it's obviously something that keeps happening. So I mean, it is what it is, right? And that people just spend the whole day trying to find it out. This person says a lot of bugs in gaming, especially in the speedrun community, have this sort of aspect as part of it. It's not uncommon for the loading or reloading of rooms to have weird effects on an in-game mechanic. So if you're patient and want, you could do this all over RuneScape, trying different interactions of items, and eventually something will happen if you spend enough time. Yeah, so people just know what to look for. And it's the same people that are finding it all the time. They clearly know what to look for, and so they find it. That's just how that works. Like, that's pretty much like they just know what they're looking for. And in my opinion, the reason these people are putting their names on stuff and then still getting to do it is because if they're announcing it, that they're finding bugs, they're maybe abusing the crap out of them, but the Jagex is still getting wind of it eventually and getting it fixed, right? Like, I don't know. Personally, that's just one of my opinions on stuff, but there's no way to confirm that. But anyway, so you misclicked the ladder 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, remembered it forced a more pixelating item. Since I find bugs in this game every day, things like that stick in my mind. Eventually had the idea to test what I did in the video before Christmas. It was this the person that did it. Okay, but yeah, no, I don't know. It's crazy to think, but there you go. Share ITB'd. Yeah, there you go. Sat here waiting for the Jagex response. Absolutely. I don't think we're gonna be seeing one for a little while, but hopefully we see something. I guess they're not in office at the moment, right? It's Sunday. It'll probably be tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see a JMod response on here somewhere. If so, I'll pin a comment on the video. But yeah. How much GP did each scrimshaw convert into? 2.4 mil. It was 2.4 mil if it was 24-hour scrimshaw. But if it was a 1 hour one, then it was 100k. So it was relevant to how many hours. Incoming 2-week vacation for abusers and no wealth removal. Panic sell scrimshaws before they crash. Did you watch the video? It was liquidated through clan wars related to GP, then shards. The scrimshaws didn't even touch the G. Yeah, so the scrimshaws won't affect price probably. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they probably will a little bit still in case some people were selling them and people will be like, there's probably loads of them on the GE because other people were doing it. I don't know. But any sort of news like this will probably affect it. But I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that people think of this sort of thing. But as for this 2-week vacation and no wealth removal, this is from the what do you call it? The freaking treasure hunter bug back a little while, and the ED3 bug, or the elite dungeon bug, right? Because people did get like temporary bans and stuff, but when they came back, their account still had all the wealth on it. Like, what? It didn't make sense. I don't get that. It is what it is, right? But why investigate the thing, ban the people and be like, yeah, we know it was you, boom, temporary ban, and then just leave all the stuff there, Jagex? Like, what the frick? I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, it's good for the people that did it, I guess. Like, it is what it is, right? But I don't know. That's crazy to me. Yeah. So many memberships they bought, they pay, they stay. Okay. Yeah, I imagine this is the first time one account has over 10 trillion at once. Extremely impressive. It's probably the first time someone's had a wealth valuation of over 25 trillion, I would say. This person says Moltronix had 11.8 trillion past 5 years ago. I had no idea. Who that is anyway. yeah, there's not really much else I want to really read through here. I think the rest is pretty much the same sort of questions, and that's the end anyway. But there you go. Hopefully you guys found this interesting anyway. I wanted to add the Reddit bit, as like, obviously Serpug already broke the news about it anyway, so I wasn't exactly doing that. But for anyone that didn't know, there you go. And this is my thoughts on it, and reading through people's Reddit comments and whatnot. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, sub to the channel if you are new, and Jagex. I'm waiting to see what you guys are gonna say about this. Probably tomorrow, I would assume, but at least it's been fixed pretty quickly, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't, but hey. See you later, guys. Bye.